timeout, overtime, hot take, debate, penalty by so many options. We on the way. Unapologetic opinions, guests checking in, so I share on my social. Merch going up, my brother, he going global. Ads hold it down for the ladies, they need their own show. But we right back with it. Timeout for Coach Cam, we shouldn't miss a minute. Yup. But we right back with it. Timeout for Coach Cam, we shouldn't miss a minute. Yup.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Locks of the Day with Time Out with Coach Cam. It's your boy Cam Chancellor, and I'm excited to give you some picks today. Yesterday, didn't feel it much. Myself, I ended up playing the Cincinnati Reds, winning the first five innings. That ended up cashing. So just let you know, man. You can definitely bet with your boy, and you'll come up on the greater end of things. Um, there's a couple of games that I want to go over with you guys today, and let you know what some locks are and win some money. Like I said, go to the Timeout with Coach Cam page to comment, so I'll be able to respond to them and give you guys some feedback. Now, the first lock of the day or matchup we're going to discuss is the Chicago Bulls and the Miami Heat. Now, this game determines who goes on to play the Milwaukee Bucks in the playoffs as the eighth seed. Now, looking at this matchup, the total right now is at 208 and a half, and it's a 5.5 point spread. Um, Looking at the game, looking at the matchup, both teams play very, very slow. Um, as far as NBA standards, you're talking about the Chicago Bulls, that's 18th in pace. You have the Miami Heat, that is 29th in pace. That's second to last in the NBA. You look at their 3 point percentages, below average, with actually the Chicago Bulls is dead last in 3 point field goal percentage. That plays a factor here. And also the 3 point percentage. You look at the Miami Heat, they are 27th in 3 point field goal percentage. I just look at that. I look at overall, I look at the matchups. The Chicago Bulls have won all three matchups against the Miami Heat, 2-0 in Miami. Um, and really, both games or excuse me, all three games have ended in the over in this sake. But that's regular season. That's more relaxed. This game has a lot more at stake. And it's going to be a grind out game. It's going to be a slow game. It it's at 208 and a half for a reason. The line is at 208 and a half for a reason. There's a kind of a rule that I go by. If it's under 210, it's a reason why it's that, and you go under. So I think it's going to be a slow down game. I think it's going to be a grind out game. I think you're going to see a lot of missed shots. And I have under 209 and a half. Yes, it's at 208 and a half now, but I like it at 209 and a half. Couple that with the Bulls. Go ahead and buy you some points with the Bulls plus 9.5. Couple that together. Right now, that was what I seen earlier was plus 175. I'm not sure where that would be at now, but you put that together. I think that's a great lock for this evening. I think it's going to be a close game. Um, I like the Bulls at plus 9.5, and I like 209 and a half and the under on that one. Moving on to my other NBA lock for the evening. Um, we actually now we're looking at the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now, with the Oklahoma City Thunder, they play fast. They're up tempo team. It's really no secret regarding them. Uh, and also the Minnesota Timberwolves, they play at a fast pace. You talk about two teams that are top 10 in pace. So when I look at that, the over under was at 228, um, and it's a 5.5 point spread, the same as the Chicago Bulls and the Miami Heat. Um, I don't think there will be. I don't think this game will be slow at all. I think it'll be an up tempo game. I think where you can see, I think this is where you see Anthony Edwards have a bounce back game. I can see Shea Gill just getting off. I could just see more of a free flowing game here. Even though the Minnesota Timberwolves do not shoot the ball great from outside, that's a concern. They don't shoot from the free throw line. That's a concern when we're talking about covering the number as far as the over. But these guys are actually in defensive efficiency. They do defend, but they play at a crazy. Both of them play at a crazy fast pace. So I do like them chances of getting more opportunities at the rim, which means more shots, which means potentially more free throws and made points. So I'm going with over 225 and a half. I like that number there. Over 225 and a half. I like that a lot. And I also like the Oklahoma City Thunder at plus 7.5. Yes, I'll take them at plus 7.5 and over 225 and over 225 and a half, excuse me. It honestly wouldn't shock me if the Oklahoma City Thunder actually win this basketball game tonight. Just do what all going on with Minnesota. They've just been struggling down the stretch. It just seems like they're folding. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not saying put this as your lock, but I just say if you got a little something to sprinkle on the side, I will go ahead and take Oklahoma City Thunder, uh, Oklahoma City Thunder money line and get you some plus money there. All right, and my last lock of the day is actually uh, I'm going on the hockey side. Yep, I look at a little hockey as well. This one, far as this game, it's going to be different because you're headed towards the end of the hockey season, and just like the NBA, you got guys sitting out. You're not trying to play certain goalies. So when I looked at the matchup, I see two backup goalies, especially from the Colorado Avalanche and the Nashville Predators. Both are playing their backup goalies tonight. When I look at the number at 5.5, I like the over there. I know both of them are decent defensive teams or good defensive teams, but I like the over there in that situation. Especially you don't know if everybody's going to play, their full allotment of minutes. So I'm going with over 5.5. Nashville Predators versus Colorado Avalanche. That's a hockey National Hockey League, the NHL. Just so yeah, lock that in, guys. Go ahead, lock it in for those odds change. But just to recap, what the locks of the day are: Chicago Bulls, Miami Heat. I like under 209 and a half. I like the Bulls plus 9.5. Couple that together. I like Oklahoma City Thunder plus 7.5, and I like over 225 and a half. Put that together. And I also like the Nashville Predators and the Colorado Avalanche to go over 5.5 goals. Like I say, single them up. I like to play single. That's the best way to win and come out ahead each day. But if you want to parlay those, you go ahead and parlay those. I believe that's like plus 1241. It was plus 1241 at the time. Uh, so you can parlay that if you like. But I feel like those are the locks of the night. Like I said, we 6-4 overall. Let's see how we do tonight. Bet with your boy. Let's win some money. Until tomorrow, we out.